So Warner Brothers Discovery came out recently, and they had like this big old presentation thing, and they released a lot of news about their platform, about the upcoming shows and movies, and all of that good stuff. And one of the most, let's just kind of go with the number one thing that they did here. They done dropped HBO and made it just Max. Now, I'm gonna go over a couple of different things, such as why, like what new changes you can expect with HBO Max or whatever it's called. But guys, we actually have the reason why. We have the real reason why HBO Max is now only called Max. Now, personally, I've already told y'all this has got to be the dumbest decision I've ever heard from any business I've ever seen. This is dumber. This is dumber than when Star Wars said, "Oh, you know, it would have been good. We should have had an actual plan for that new trilogy that they came out with." Who knew you had to come out with a plan with a trilogy? But hey, the HBO dropping the name that has come with so much legacy, so much tradition. I remember HBO back when I was a little kid. And I remember it was always kind of like a premium service. Like if you had HBO, oh, your parents had money. Like, oh, you had cable, huh? You know, like if you had HBO, that was a big deal. And if we just look at the track record, HBO has, I would argue, maybe they don't have the quantity of Netflix, but damn it, they hang when it comes to quality. Because when you hear, oh, an HBO original, an HBO series, you like, oh, what is this? Because HBO, they don't mess around. HBO will put some stuff out that is good quality, and they be winning awards. They be getting top tier talent. They be getting like some great directors and people behind it. So for at least 15, 20 years minimum, HBO has been doing nothing but bringing y'all nothing but constant quality behind that name. However, they decided that HBO is not going to be HBO no more. Now let's kind of go through this and talk about what that means, what they done, change prices and all that stuff. Let's figure all this out. So HBO Max is going to be renamed just Max. But they are adding a lot of the Discovery Plus content along with what used to be on HBO Max. So you're going to get a lot more stuff. They have a launch date, pricing, and all that revealed. So Warner Brothers Discovery officially announced Max as the new name of its flagship streamer, lopping off the HBO part of the name as it mixes in a big bucket of new content from Discovery Plus and other new original series. The rebuilt Max on the website, max.com, okay, is set to launch first in the US on May 23rd, featuring what the company promises will be an average of more than 40 new titles and TV show seasons every month. Max is the one to watch. Now, real quick, when they first launched this, they said in one of the promos, I don't have it here, they said Max is the one to watch HBO. This was literally on their programming. This was literally on their, they was like, Max, the one to watch HBO. Wasn't HBO where you watch HBO? If you wanted people to watch HBO, why didn't you just leave it? Why would you want to go to Max to watch HBO if it was HBO? So now Okay. I think we need to get into what this actually means, because the reasoning behind this stuff makes no sense to me. But let's go on. It says Max will be available in 3 different versions. You got Max Ad Lite, Max Ad Free, Max Ultimate Ad Free. Okay. Yo, I need to go work for HBO. I'm sorry, Max. Because whoever's coming up with these ideas, clearly either y'all don't want to work there no more, or y'all are so underqualified. What intern allowed this to happen? Like, who came up with this? This sounds like some nonsense that was written on a napkin, and they was like, "Yo, let's roll with this." What were these names again? Max Ad Lite, Max Ad Free, Max Ultimate Ad Free. Like what? So what? I'm just waiting for Max Ultimate Super Duper Ad. No, like we just not gonna get ads for life. Like what is that? What are we doing? This is so remedial. But let me go over the prices, because some of y'all got this and y'all want to pay for it, I guess. Max Ad Lite is going to be $9.99 or $99.99 for the year. You get 2 streams at the same time, and you get 1080 HD, no offline downloads, and 5.1 surround sound. Max Ad Free, it's $15.99 or $149.99. You still get 2 streams, so you can play it 2 times, in the house at least. 1080 HD, up to 30 offline downloads, and 5.1 surround. Or you can get Max Ultimate Super Duper Super Fragilistic Espialidocious ad free, $19.99 a month for $200 a year. And you get 4 concurrent streams up to 4K HD. And you get 100 offline downloads. And you get Dolby Atmos sound quality. This sounds like Hulu. And this is one of the reasons why I didn't want to mess with Hulu. Because the one thing I didn't like was the whole idea of you can only get so many playing on the account at one time. And I think part of this is due to maybe they want to crack down on password sharing, so like if your cousin got your password or whatever, like both of y'all, look, it's one at a time. It's like you get to watch, but nobody else get to watch. So I think that's kind of what they're trying to do with this. But $20 a month for 4 streams, and it's messed up. It's messed up. I'll tell you this. It's also messed up that the super duper ad-free one is the one that has 4K. Because 1080, if you go to Walmart right now, your basic, I don't know, $100 TV is 4K. 1080 is not, that's no longer really the standard. Like, don't get me wrong, some people probably still have, HD TVs, but 4K is slowly but surely becoming the actual standard. And y'all out here offering 1080 as if that's like a real thing, whereas most people probably already have 4K TVs. Again, Walmart got them 4K TVs for like $100. Like they're not the super expensive TVs that people used to have to go out there and get. And by the way, don't forget that they're going to raise the price. All these prices, $9.99, $15. Matter of fact, the $15.99, it used to be $14.99. They just raised that up. That's a fresh $15.99 that they charging y'all now. Okay, y'all don't think that super duper ad-free one is not going to go past 20? In 2 years, that thing is going to go up $2. It has to. And all those other ads too, them things are going to go up too. Why? Because again, as 4K starts to become more of the norm, they're going to sit here and be like, oh man, 4K, it costs more money. It costs more money, bandwidth, all of that stuff. They're going to raise that price. They're not going to keep that. Not for you. They're going to be like, yo, pay up. So all of this stuff, woo-wee, they about to raise that price up. They not slick. But let me explain to y'all their reasoning, because I already told you it was stupid as ever to drop the name brand that took you decades to build up credibility and name brand recognition. It took you so long. But let me explain to y'all, well, I'm going to let them explain it, why they chose and how they came about to this wild reason to drop HBO Max or HBO for Max. It says here, why did the company decide to drop HBO from the HBO Max name? JB Perrette, president and CEO of global streaming and games for Warner Brothers Discovery, explained. He said here, we all love HBO, and it's a brand that has been built over 5 decades. Oh my God. It took them 50 years. I didn't even know that. 50 years with a brand name, and y'all just get rid of it. Okay, hold that thought. Let me keep reading. 50 years. Edgy, groundbreaking entertainment for adults. But it's not exactly where parents would most eagerly drop off their kids. And yet Warner Brothers Discovery has some of the best known kids characters, animation, and brands in the industry. Not surprisingly, the category has not met his true potential on HBO. What? What? You mean to tell me the reason why Warner Brothers Discovery dropped the 50-year-old brand name of HBO was for the kids? Y'all putting this on the kids? Let me give y'all a little experiment. For those of y'all that have kids, or even if you know some kids or whatever, I want y'all to just think about this. Imagine if Disney decided, I don't know, after 100 years, we gonna drop Disney. I want y'all to go up to y'all kids and say, hey kids, would you guys like to go on vacation and go to World? How about we pack up the van right now and we're gonna go to Land? Won't that be swell? Let me know how that's gonna work out for y'all. If y'all walk up to y'all kids and tell them y'all just gonna go to World, y'all going to Land. Take the Disney out. Disney don't matter. Nah, we ain't gonna ride no Disney rides. We going on rides. Nah, we ain't going on no Disney cruise ship. We going on ship. Yup, just sign up on ship.com. Cruise. We just going on cruise. Really? Really? Matter of fact, we gonna see the new mascot. Mascot ain't even named Mickey Mouse no more. It's just Mouse. We gonna go see Mouse. How does that make sense? This is why brand name recognition matters. Are you kidding me? Did it for the kids. So what? Hey, Mr. CEO of blah, 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 whatever. If you were concerned about, I don't know, the actual, the children's content that was on HBO, why didn't you just make a different division called HBO? Wait for it, kids. How much are they paying him? How much is he getting paid? Pay me. Hire me. Hire me, because y'all don't know what y'all doing. You want people to know what you're watching? You want to know what's the adult stuff? Cool, it's HBO. Hey, kids, here's HBO Kids. Simple. I mean, Nickelodeon made Nick Jr. They didn't get rid of the Nick part. Ooh-wee. I don't understand. But wait, there's more. Okay. In a Q&A with reporters at the event, Casey Bloys, chief content officer of HBO and Max. Hold on. Let me see. No. Let me go back. At the same time, this is the same guy talking. We want to honor and embrace where we came from. Most iconic, trailblazing content in entertainment. HBO is not TV. HBO is HBO. It needs to stay that way. What? Like, hold on. Did I read that wrong? Hold on. Do what? HBO is not TV. HBO is HBO. If HBO is HBO, okay, maybe it's the heat. Maybe I'm slow. If HBO is HBO, why would you stop calling it HBO? It's not HBO no more. I don't understand this logic. Okay. Yep. I'm confusion. I'm perplexed. I'm befuddled. I don't understand. But HBO is HBO, I guess. Okay. It needs to stay that way, which is why we will privilege it in the product experience and also not push it to the breaking point by forcing it to take on the full breadth of this new content proposition. Casey Bloys, Chief Content Officer of HBO and Max, the same people who are concerned today about taking HBO out that name, a lot of cases of are the same people who are outraged that HBO was put in the name in the first place when it was called HBO Max. Ooh-wee! Y'all thought y'all was slick? You thought you was gonna sit here and take a swing at folks? You really thought that you was gonna try and flip this and act like we was crazy? Because we was like, why would you call this HBO Max? Let's go back a little bit. You ain't finna play that game, player boy. Do y'all remember? Okay, do y'all remember when HBO started doing all this other stuff with its names? How many names did HBO have? You had HBO, then you had HBO Go, then you had HBO Now, then you had HBO Max. And we were sitting here like, why do you have 3-4 different names? That's why we were talking about why do you have HBO Max? Because none of your other stuff made sense. It was so confusing. No one understood what that was. You had HBO, HBO Go, HBO Now, HBO Plus, HBO Plus Plus, HBO Super, HBO Ultimate. You had all these HBOs and it didn't make no sense. Do y'all not listen to people? Do y'all just stay in y'all little boardrooms and you just be thinking out loud? Like, how does this work? I had no idea. They had HBO up, left, down, right, A, B, start. What? But we were the crazy ones. We was the ones that was being all upset because y'all put Max in the name. No, we was upset because we didn't understand what the hell y'all was doing. That's why people was upset. Nobody could tell the difference of what y'all were trying to do. If I have HBO, does that mean I have HBO Now? Or does it mean I have HBO Go? Wait, if I have HBO Go, does that mean I have HBO Max? Or what? If I have Max, do I have HBO Now? Like what? Yeah, that was funny. That was funny that y'all tried to pull that though. That was cute. You almost tried it. Okay, you tried it. Whoo-wee. I don't understand how y'all got these jobs. I'm finna apply. Give me a 100K job. Give me a 6-figure job right now. Because clearly it's easy over there. It's easy over there. Hey, boss, let's call it TV. Ha! Brilliant! Hire me. Call it TV. That's it. That's it. Oh, man. All right. What else they say? Look, the executives did look fairly briefly at various alternatives that could include Warner, or could include WB, or could include the HBO brand. Oh, okay. So they actually thought about Warner or WB, or keeping the HBO name in there. Okay. So there was some sense going on. But what changed? Something changed. And they go on to say, and we just felt like that was sort of not necessary. We had Max, which was short, tight, something universal, says something universal. Yes, the risk was ultimately that it's sort of maybe less ownable because it's a common word. But the flip side is that it also made it very approachable and very easy. And when frankly, we found ourselves talking about the service, the shorthand was always Max. We never even said HBO. We would just say it's on Max. This is a classic example of working in a silo and having absolute no foresight of what's going on outside. None. This is when you think you so smart that you can just do things and it's just going to be like you just finna like just do it. Like it makes no sense. And it's funny to me because one thing that comes up to my mind is what happens with your SEO. If you go into Google right now, matter of fact, let's do this right now. Let's type in Max right now. This is what comes up. You would think if I typed in HBO gonna be the first thing that come up. Everything HBO Max, everything Warner Brothers, HBO gonna pop up. You go type in Max in Google right now. This is what happens. Boeing discovers new issue. Boeing 737 Max. Boeing Jimmy Butler and Max Strauss. The Max Strauss get look at this is where all the way at the bottom, little something right there. Little something, that's it. Right there. Y'all sat in the boardroom, and because y'all were so, I don't want to say lazy, but y'all called it Max. So it just felt natural for you. This is where the disconnect happens. Do y'all go out in the street and hear people call anything Max? Is that what the people, your consumers, were calling it? Just because it's natural for you in the boardroom does not mean that it's actually a good transition for the rest of your customer base. That's thinking backwards. Now, it would be different. It'd be very different if the average person was calling HBO Max just Max. If we, the people, the consumers, if we were calling it Max, cool. Now you could do that. Let me give you another example. Think about McDonald's. What do y'all call McDonald's? What is the alternate name for McDonald's? I put it in the chat. I ain't even gonna say. Put it in the chat. What is the other thing y'all call McDonald's when you're not calling it by its government name? Somebody put it in, and I'm gonna highlight it because I know y'all know it. Come on, that boom right there. Mickey D's. If McDonald's wanted to rename itself right now and call itself Mickey D's, who's not gonna know what that means? Everybody gonna be like, oh, okay, they getting hip with it. They've been listening to us. Look at it. Look at how many people know what Mickey D's is. I didn't even have to say this. Mickey D's. Okay? Mickey D's. Mickey D's. Mickey D's. Okay? Mickey D's. Mickey D's. Mickey D's. Y'all know this. I'm not crazy. Okay? This is basic. This is basic. Y'all know this. So you don't give us the nicknames. We give you the nickname. That's how that should work. That don't make no sense. Well, we call it Max. Let me ask you this. Come on, let's go with the examples. If you in the Disney boardroom, do you really think that the Disney folks in the boardroom be sitting here talking about, we got to put this on Plus? Yeah, this new show, it's going to be great for Plus. Let's put it on Plus. Yeah, let's do Plus. You think that would work? Because I don't know about y'all, but when I think of Disney Plus, I say Disney Plus. I don't sit here and say Plus. If I said Plus, would y'all even know what I was talking about? This is backwards thinking. This is when you think you're too smart for your own good. It's not smart. These things. Listen. If we don't put the name on it, y'all don't do it. Okay? I cannot believe this. This is just, it's ridiculous to me. It is utter clown foolery, ridiculousness. But it is what it is. Now we're stuck with Max. People got to go to max.com. I wonder how much they have to pay for that. But y'all let me know. What do you think about this whole rebranding of the name? What do you think about just Max? Do you think it'll grow on us? Do you think we'll just get used to it? I mean, I'm still at the point where I'm like, look, your mama call you HBO, I'm gonna call you HBO. Like, I'm still kind of on that right now. Like, it's gonna take me a minute till I can start calling this just Max. Like, the money is the number one thing that always matters with these companies. When you go do something, let's just say you do something right. If you do something right and something smart and innovative, what happens? You get rewarded. How do you get rewarded? Well, you start getting more people to sign up. You start to get basically a boost in your stock. What happened the day the day Warner Brothers said that they were just going to go to Max? Pew! That's right. The stock dropped immediately after the Warner Brothers presentation. So in other words, the stock market said, you dumb. We ain't backing you on this. What? So I went ahead and I was like, let me see what the stock is looking like today. Because this was a couple days ago. It's no big deal. Sometimes the stock will come back. It'll be fine, right? The stock goes up and down all the time. Yeah, nah. That stock is that's not good. That stock is going. It's down. Yeah. That decision, what happened? That was on April 12th. Here you go, right here. You don't even need to be no stock investor. You don't need to be no financial expert. That stock said, pew. It's dead. It's dying. That's not a good look. Okay. That is not a good look for Warner Brothers at all, because clearly this was a dumb decision and the market is letting you know. They need to get fired. I'm sorry. Like, I see why Warner Brothers keeps on getting new people. Like, that division. How? All of that line of thinking that y'all gave. How? Y'all would get fired immediately if you walked into some other brand and said, nah, we gonna just change this up. Like, all that work wasted. But anyway, like I said, y'all let me know, what do you think about the name change? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. This was just a segment of one of my live chats, and if you're interested in joining in on the next one, be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications for more. I've got more videos and reviews to do for you all, and until next time, I'll see you all later.